The 10 special sounds in Mandarin are in three groups of 4, 3, and 3. zhi, chi, shi, ri, zi, ci, si, ji, qi, xi. The first set of 4 is zhi, chi, shi, ri. These sound similar, but listen carefully. zhi, chi, shi, ri. The 4 words in this group are pronounced by curling the sides of your tongue up, creating a sort of dish or curled tongue. According to the spelling rules of Pinyin, which is the standard modern system of Romanized spelling for transliterating Chinese, the first word in this group is spelled Z-H-I. It sounds a little bit like there is a quiet D sound before it. Listen. Zhi. Let the tip of your tongue gently make contact with the roof of your mouth, just behind your upper front teeth, but not touching the teeth. Again. Zhi. The second sound, spelled C-H-I, sounds a little like there is a quiet T before it. You also gently touch the roof of your mouth with this one. Listen. Chi. The third sound is S-H-I. You don't break the breath with your tongue on this one, so it's just curled upwards but not touching the roof. Listen. Shi. Finally, we have R-I. This one also requires you to let the tip of your tongue gently make contact with the roof of your mouth just behind your upper front teeth, but not touching them. The sound, however, may feel as if it's coming from or through your bottom teeth, which I'm sure may sound strange, but listen. Zhi. From this first group of special sounds, non-Mandarin speakers may have the hardest time with RI. Zhi. One tip is to spend time watching newscasters speak Mandarin on TV or watch videos of other native speakers and pay careful attention to how they move the muscles around their mouths, how they shape their lips, and so on. It doesn't matter at this point that you can't understand the language. This is just to get several audio-visual examples of how someone with clear diction speaks Mandarin. Here is the first group of special sounds one more time. Zhi, chi, shi, ri. The second set, a set of 3, are similar to the last group in some ways. The first sound is spelled Z-I. It sounds like it has a quiet D before it too, but you don't curl your tongue when pronouncing it. Listen. Z. For the C-I, it sounds like it has a light T before it. Listen. C. And the last is S-I. Listen. S. Together they are Z, C, S. And finally, the last group of 3 is usually the hardest to hear the difference between, but give it a try. The first sound is J-I. It's spoken at the front of your mouth. A good way to describe it is that it's like the letter G, but it's tighter. Listen. Ji. The second sound is Q-I. It sounds a little like the hi-hat on a drum set, ch, but tighter. Listen. Qi. The last sound is the least similar to any English sound. In Pinyin, it's spelled Xi. Many people mistake it for a sh sound, but again, it's tighter, positioned more at the front of your lips and teeth. Make your lips into a tight grin, put your tongue behind your bottom teeth, and push the air out past your bottom 2 front teeth. Listen. Xi. Many people make a mistake with the way they let the air pass through their mouth for this one and end up sounding a bit like they have a lisp. Keep in mind that the air is just passing through the center of your mouth. Your molars will be resting on your tongue, so no air should be passing under your tongue or into your cheeks. Again, make your lips into a tight grin, put your tongue behind your bottom teeth, and push the air out through the center of your mouth past your bottom 2 front teeth. Listen. Xi. Let's hear them all together again. Zhi, chi, shi, ri, zi, ci, si, 鸡七西. Of course, there is still much more ground to cover regarding pronunciation, which can be found in academically vetted sources that are available to everyone. This informal introduction was meant to help demystify the differences between Mandarin and English for English speakers and to help enrich your family's experience with our books. If you're interested in finding out more information on learning Mandarin, keep up with Little Crab Educational Press on social media to help you find recommended resources for kids and adults alike. Now, go ahead and practice.